Welcome to your new reality. Is it everything that you thought it would be? So fade eternally. Is this what you wanted? Welcome to your new reality. Is it everything that you thought it would be? So fade eternally. Is this what you wanted? And if you want it, you gotta take it. And I got it. So come and get it. No, I won't quit. Get over it. You'll never win. I am relentless. And I will fight to stay alive. 'Cause you know I am relentless.
JWF presents Relentless 26. Hello everybody and welcome to JWF Relentless. We have a stacked card here tonight at Relentless, including a triple threat ladder match and the JWF Championship on the line in the main event. But first, we're going to see Tommy the Man Merriman one-on-one with Aaralynn, and I cannot wait. Aaralynn debuted back at Backyard Mania, knocking off Grim Reaper. Tonight, she has Tommy the Man Merriman.
I would have had that with Brantley if you didn't interfere. Now I got to take that out on you, girl. I don't want to. This is tough love, baby.
Is looking to get a little redemption after coming up short in a fatal four-way match that seen him have a future title opportunity. But tonight, he could get back to his winning ways if he can knock off Aaralynn here tonight. And we know that there was also some issues between Tommy and Aaralynn when Aaralynn was accidentally cost a match by special guest referee Tommy the Man Merriman. Tonight, both Tommy and Aaralynn look to settle the score. Who is going to walk out of this match the victor? And Aaralynn looks to be all business here tonight as she boos Tommy Merriman on her way to the ring.
Just like my son. She looks mischievous. Check it.
Look, check your bullshit.
You ain't checking me.
You're the one that hits people while wearing motorcycle helmets, and you're calling her nothing.
That's great.
Your turn.
That's great, Katie.
Alright, is this the kid that got kidnapped?
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The referee checking both competitors, make sure that this is a fair match, calls for the bell, and here we go. JWF Relentless is officially underway here tonight.
I'm gonna take it out on you.
And there's a lockup. And Aaralynn actually putting up a fight. Tommy going for a wrist lock here and putting Aaralynn through a little bit of pain in the early goings of this matchup. And look, she reversed the pressure here.
Oh, come on, man. Let the grip.
And Tommy Merriman didn't expect that as he once again reverses the pressure onto Aaralynn.
What do you mean not to face?
And he said this match was going to be some tough love. And it looks as if it might be, but it might be for him. She flipped Tommy inside out, put the boots to him. Tommy Merriman didn't know what to expect. Rolls out of the ring, creates some distance away from Aaralynn here.
I'll take my time.
The referee starts his count.
Keep her ass back, man.
Tommy trying to shake it off here.
Who's the real boy?
Tommy's a girl.
Come on.
And Tommy starts to get into the ring and immediately just turns around.
Your brother.
Once again, the referee begins his count.
Come on.
It's because she's female. We carry a lot.
Get in your corner.
Tommy officially back in the ring. Aaralynn let Tommy back into the ring here. And the feeling out process continues. Tommy going to work on Aaralynn. Oh, with a splash in the corner there.
That's what I'm talking about. She can't handle the man.
And Tommy
That's what I'm talking about.
with a little bit of bloating here. What does Tommy have in mind? Here goes for the splash, but he missed, and now Aaralynn on all fours there. She's got the quick roll-up. 2, kick out. Aaralynn tried to pull a fast one on Tommy, almost got him. She sidesteps, and Tommy sit to the outside.
That's your hands off.
And I just don't think that Tommy was expecting all of this.
He does so well.
2. Come on, Tommy.
He loves it.
I'm coming, man.
3.
6 hours later.
Tommy slow to get back to his feet. There's Aaralynn. Oh, it cost her.
4.
Dropping her throat right across that middle rope. Tommy goes for the clothesline. Goes for a second. There's the spear by Aaralynn. Goes for the cover. 2, 3, and that's it. Aaralynn puts him away with the spear. Check this out. Ducks 2 clotheslines. Big spear. Aaralynn wins in our opening contest here at JWF Relentless. She looks pretty proud of herself, and she should, with a huge win here tonight at Relentless. JWF Internet Championship on the line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A triple threat ladder match. And there is the activist Devin Daniels on his way to the ring, a former JWF Internet Champion tonight. He has an opportunity to regain the championship that he lost back at Backyard Mania 2 against the Law of the Land, Jaxsin Law.
Black hole inside, I'm not stressed now.
And they're the former 2-time JWF champion, the monster Jacoby, who inserted himself into this matchup after brutally attacking Devin Daniels, setting his sights on him. He also claimed that maybe it's time for him to gun after the JWF Internet Championship, the only championship in JWF he has never won. But he has to get through Devin Daniels and this man coming to the ring now, the current JWF Internet Champion, the Law of the Land, Jaxsin Law.
I'll slap the cheeks off you, chubs.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the activist Devin Daniels, the law of the land, Jaxsin Law, and the monster Jacoby in a triple threat match in the first ever ladder match in JWF history.
Ring the bell.
This is going to be, oh, here we go. Devin Daniels and Jacoby both going after the champion right out the gate. Probably the smart thing to do, to go after the biggest man and the champion right out the gate. However, Jaxsin Law shows his power, shoves both of them down, now grabbing the ladder and inserting it into the match for the very first time. And Jaxsin may be looking to put this match away early.
Someone hold this ladder for me.
Grabbing the ladder, and he's going to go upstairs to reclaim his internet championship.
What are you doing?
Jaxsin asking the simple questions here, but he's having trouble getting the belt down. He could already have this won. Devin Daniels once again gets back to his feet and pulls Jaxsin off the ladder. Devin Daniels just may have saved the match for himself and for the monster Jacoby. And it cost him. He had his back turned. Jacoby on the attack now. And Jacoby sets the ladder up in the corner. And you know that Jacoby has devious thoughts with that ladder. Bumping uppercut. Nice job there by the monster. Take another look at this. Bumping uppercut. He just leveled Devin Daniels. A move made famous by Jacoby's father, Fletch, who we'll see in action later tonight against the JWF champion, Brantley Merriman. And Jacoby just continues this onslaught against the activist. Devin Daniels trying to fight back. Sets him up. Snap suplex. And now Devin once again goes to set up Jacoby. Jacoby gets out of it. Misses the splash. And now Jacoby throwing right hand shots of his own. Has Devin Daniels down. What does Jacoby have in mind here? Goes for the cannonball. No one's home. Daniels now. And Jacoby trading blows here. Jacoby backed into the corner. Splash by Daniels. Goes up side suplex. Devin looking at that ladder. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about climbing up and recapturing the internet championship. And he could very well do it right here. And here comes Jacoby. Immediately puts a stop to that. Jacoby now whips Devin into the corner. High knee right to the face.
Take the ladder, hit him with it.
And Jacoby now just choking out Devin Daniels as he goes for the ladder. This could be Jacoby's opportunity now to climb the ladder and retrieve the internet championship. If Jacoby can do so, he will become the JWF Internet Champion for the very first time in his career. Devin puts a stop to that though. And a spear by Daniels. Takes down the monster. Jaxsin Law has been out of the match for quite some time and makes you wonder Is Jaxsin Law hurt, or is he playing hooky? Is he looking for the perfect opportunity? And there he is on the outside as he takes Devin Daniels out. And now, Jaxsin Law back into the fray, back into position, or maybe not. Where the hell's he going? Oh no. Jaxsin Law has a chair. Jacoby is going to go for a shot here. And Jaxsin just tossed that chair right at the face of Jacoby. Has the chair again. Oh! Just levels
One more time.
the monster with that chair. And Jaxsin Law now has that steel chair. Has Jacoby propped up in the corner. Oh my God! And that may have just ended the monster's night right there. No, Jacoby still finds a way to pull himself up, go on the attack, pushing Jaxsin Law off the ladder. And Jacoby may have made a mistake there. Instead of going up the ladder and trying to retrieve the championship himself, he pushes the ladder out of the way. Curb stomp by Jacoby. Once again, Jacoby's not going up the ladder, not retrieving the championship. That's maybe a big mistake. Jacoby now up top, goes for the coup de grace, no one's out. And Jaxsin Law has felt that coup de grace from Jacoby a few too many times. He had it scouted here tonight. He sets the ladder up now. Jacoby once again trying to pull himself to his feet. Goes for the drop kick and sends Jaxsin Law. Let's take another look at that. He just sent Jaxsin Law right into that ladder in the corner. And there's the black mass. But here comes Devin Daniels.
You about to hit him harder.
And Devin now, what's he got in mind? Irish whip to Jacoby in the corner. Splash. Brings him back out. Uranagi from Daniels. Jaxsin kicked in the face. Now a basement drop kick sends him to the outside. Devin Daniels has a championship in sight now. Can Devin Daniels capitalize? He's got to move quicker. Both Jaxsin Law and Jacoby are stirring on the outside of the ring here. Devin's got his hands on the championship, and here comes the law of the land. Jaxsin puts a stop to that.
You might win if you get a haircut.
Might keep a girlfriend too.
Now both Jaxsin and Devin on the ladder.
Yeah, you cut your hair, you might not.
And this may not go well for either one if the monster Jacoby can get back in. Oh, there's the long arm of the law.
That was
Off of the ladder. The long arm of the law plants Devin Daniels in the center of the ring. And Jaxsin has a clear line here to the championship unless the monster can get in here and put a stop to it. Jacoby's crawling in. But it's not enough. Jaxsin Law retains. Somehow, some way, Jaxsin Law finds a way
I don't need you!
to retain the JWF
did this without you!
Internet Championship here tonight at JWF Relentless.
You idiots out there keep making them, and I'll keep breaking them! Alright!
Unbelievable. Jaxsin walks out the winner of the first ever ladder match in JWF history. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Relentless Rumble. Who's going to walk out as the winner with the number one contendership? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Relentless Rumble. And unfortunate for Jacoby, he was just in a brutal ladder match. Now he's going to come right back out as number one in the Relentless Rumble.
I'm wrestled twice. Who am I even wrestling?
More and more and more bad luck stacking up for the monster here tonight. Now the question is, ladies and gentlemen, who drew number two for this Relentless Rumble?
Oh, it's this one. That's nice.
Is it? Could it be? Could number two be the Rambler himself? Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Number two in the Relentless Rumble is the Rambler, Brogan O'Shea. This is huge. Talking about the bad luck continuing to stack up on the monster.
Hey, dude, look! It's a child! I get to beat up a child!
Things have gone from bad to worse.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Ring the bell!
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the very first Relentless Rumble, and Jacoby knows that the deck is stacked against him as he immediately goes to work on the Rambler. And ladies and gentlemen, the rules of this match, you don't even have to go over the top rope. This is a through the rope battle royal. Jacoby reversing, big bulldog there. And these two starting hot and heavy in this Relentless Rumble as the countdown begins to be joined by number three. Who could be joining the fray in the first ever Relentless Rumble? American Angelo making his JWF debut here. Unreal. This is not what I expected. Already the surprises begin in this Relentless Rumble as American Angelo officially enters. And there we go. They're immediately going on the attack. American Angelo celebrating America's 250th birthday, but it might be short-lived celebration. They just flipped him inside out. Oh my God. A suplex from the Rambler. Here he goes. Three amigos.
What even is this?
My God. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few seconds away from another entry here in the Relentless Rumble, and American Angelo has been eliminated.
He's eliminated. That's what he is.
And here we go. Number 4 on their way to the ring, and that is Dark Skull, a man that we've seen debut against Jacoby just recently. And though he manhandled the monster, Jacoby found a way to defeat him. And no! Immediately, Brogan O'Shea eliminates Dark Skull, and Jacoby right back on the attack, going after the Rambler.
That didn't last long.
And Jacoby and Brogan O'Shea are just going at it here. American Angelo and Dark Skull both eliminated from the Relentless Rumble. As I said, this is a through-the-rope battle royal. To the cross to the Rambler. And though Jacoby has put many men away with that very move, he is not going to be able to do so with Brogan O'Shea. He has got to throw him to the outside of the ring. And that is not going to be an easy task, as the Rambler now turns it around on the monster. And here we go. We're just moments away from another entry here in the Relentless Rumble. And there is Clarity Day making her debut here tonight in JWF at Relentless. And she's joining the fray against Brogan O'Shea and the monster Jacoby, and she immediately goes on the attack on Brogan O'Shea. Oh my God. And Jacoby just levels Clarity. Picking her up now. What's Jacoby have in mind? Trying to eliminate Clarity over the top rope, but no! It's going to take more than that. Clarity, obviously the freshest in this match right now. Oh, splash in the corner to the monster. Now, she's on the attack on Brogan O'Shea, picking him up. What does she have in mind here? Off the ropes. Big clothesline from Day. Rocking the Rambler. Clarity now stomping away the monster in the corner. Oh, and an elbow drop while seated in the corner. A unique move by Clarity, as we are about to be joined once again in this Relentless Rumble. Who could it be? And there is Ezra Connors, the lightning bolt, making his way to the ring for the very first time here in JWF, making his debut in the Relentless Rumble. And Ezra immediately going after Brogan O'Shea here. Currently in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the monster Jacoby, Clarity Day, the lightning bolt Ezra Connors, and the Rambler Brogan O'Shea. We've seen eliminations already here tonight. We've seen the elimination of Dark Skull and American Angelo earlier in this matchup. Irish Whip sends Ezra to the corner. Jacoby. Bulldog to Connors. Basement drop kick by Clarity Day. Jacoby now. Hard right shots to the face of Ezra Connors. as we are about to be joined once again here in the Relentless Rumble. And we're about to be joined by yet another newcomer here in JWF, Braxton Kendrick, on his way to the ring for this Relentless Rumble. A lot of new faces making their JWF debut here tonight. And now, Braxton Kendrick immediately going to work on Ezra Connors. Now turns his focus to Brogan O'Shea, who has taken a beating thus far in the Relentless Rumble. Brogan O'Shea now, it looks like Brogan and Braxton teaming up a little bit. Jacoby going after Clarity Day. Irish whip to Braxton in the corner from the monster Jacoby. As we are going hot and heavy with another competitor coming out in just a few seconds here. Who could be joining the fray here tonight?
I am a luchador gordo, and I approve this message. Ole!
Lucha!
And here comes El Luchador Gordo being joined by Skittles. As he joins the Relentless Rumble, and the audience even has candy for him, it looks like. And we've seen Gordo debut a couple months back, teaming up with El Jabronio. And Gordo is now officially joining this Relentless Rumble. Brogan O'Shea dancing with Skittles here. Oh my God. Gordo taking out Ezra Connors. Now taking out Clarity Day. Taking out the monster Jacoby. And now he sets his sights on Kendrick, and he takes him out as well. The only two standing. Brogan O'Shea, who just threw Skittles at Gordo.
Come on. He's not dumb. He's your friend.
And the Ramblers just scrambled the brains of Gordo as if they weren't already. And there is Ezra Connors eliminated from the Relentless Rumble. And here comes Aaralynn, as she has already taken out Tommy the Man Merriman in our opening match here tonight. Now she looks at an opportunity here to win this Relentless Rumble. And if she can do so, she will move on to an opportunity for the JWF Championship. Interestingly enough, the JWF Champion is Aaralynn's brother, Brantley Merriman. And now Clarity Day and Aaralynn joining together to attack the monster Jacoby. Currently in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Braxton Kendrick, Brogan O'Shea, Clarity Day, Aaralynn, the monster Jacoby, and El Luchador Gordo. What in the hell is going on now? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, just a few moments away, and Gordo's been eliminated. Gordo is officially out of the Relentless Rumble. And here comes Tommy the Man Merriman, who's probably already a little upset after losing to Aaralynn earlier tonight.
Whoa, Battle Royal's got my name all over it, and I'm coming for that title. Give them all some
Vicious clothesline from Aaralynn, and immediately Tommy Merriman goes to work on Aaralynn, and you wouldn't expect anything else after their heated match from earlier tonight. Clarity Day does the number, beats down on Braxton Kendrick. There's his bodies all over the place here. And, oh! Clarity Day eliminated by Aaralynn. As this match continues, and the ring continues to fill up, as another combatant is about to join the matchup. And he is forgotten no more, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Onyx on his way to the ring here tonight in this Relentless Rumble. Onyx has yet to get his footing here in JWF. He's officially here, and he is immediately going after their monster Jacoby. And now, Tommy Merriman and Bergen O'Shea double teaming Onyx here, double suplex. Currently in this match, ladies and gentlemen, Braxton Kendrick, Onyx, Bergen O'Shea, Tommy Merriman, and the monster Jacoby, as there's a massive spear that just took out Bergen O'Shea, also Aaralynn in this match. And we are about to be joined once again, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Relentless Rumble. And it is going to be none other than the ring mechanic on his way to the ring. Yes, there he is, Patrick O'Reilly. The mood is about to change, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick O'Reilly is in the fray. And Patrick is going after anything that moves here. Irish whip to Aaralynn. Huge clothesline. O'Reilly now. What's he got in mind here? My gosh, huge suplex from Patrick O'Reilly to Aaralynn. And now another suplex, Onyx to Braxton Kendrick. There's bodies flying everywhere, and the Rambler, Bergen O'Shea eliminates Braxton Kendrick. Great showing there by Braxton Kendrick in his first night here in JWF. And here comes the former JWF Internet Champion, Devin Daniels. And we've already seen Devin have some issues here tonight. Oh, look at that, Aaralynn! Aaralynn was just eliminated by Tommy Merriman. Tommy getting a little bit of retribution for losing to Aaralynn earlier tonight. But speaking of retribution, that's exactly what Devin Daniels is looking for after losing the huge triple threat ladder match for the JWF Internet Championship earlier tonight. Oh! Superman punch by the man, knocking Devin Daniels to the mat. As another competitor joins the Relentless Rumble. And here comes another debut here tonight for JWF. Bulldozer on his way to the ring. He's one half of the tag team Blue Collar Collective in XCW. He makes his JWF debut here tonight in the Relentless Rumble. And this ring is filled up, ladies and gentlemen. The rules of this match are simple. You eliminate your opponent by throwing them through the ropes. This is a through-the-rope battle royal. You do not have to go over the top rope. You can go through the first or second or top rope. And there was a stunner, a cutter by Devin Daniels that rocks the former Forgotten Gem, Onyx. Tommy Merriman now has the monster up. Oh, F5 down on top of Patrick Aaralynn, the Cyclone. Taking out both men here as we are about to be joined by breakaway Brady Branson, someone that we're really familiar with here in JWF. We've seen him in 6-man tag team action where himself, Jaxsin and James Cerebral took on the team of Mystery Miner, Jacoby, and Devin Daniels. And ladies and gentlemen, Bulldozer has just been eliminated from the Relentless Rumble, as Brady Branson immediately goes for his former foe in the Rambler, Brogan O'Shea. And now, Onyx also eliminated. They're just cleaning house right now. And Patrick Aaralynn just manhandling Devin Daniels there with an FU. And now Patrick sets up Devin Daniels. Spare tire to Devin Daniels. And we are once again about to be joined, ladies and gentlemen, this time by the law of the land, the internet champion, Jaxsin, who successfully retained that internet championship just moments ago in the first ever ladder match here in JWF. Jaxsin, ball of fire, taking out all the competitors in this match. And we have to note, ladies and gentlemen, the Monster Jacoby and the Rambler Brogan O'Shea, number 1 and 2, are still in this matchup. Jacoby now going to work on Jaxsin, but Jaxsin clothesline to the Monster. And now Devin Daniels on the attack. Devin definitely has a score to settle with Jaxsin after losing the Internet Championship to Jaxsin back at Backyard Mania 2. And here's another debut here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty Matthews on his way, a former CBW champion, on his way to the ring to do battle for the very first time in JWF. And Scotty immediately going to work on Patrick Aaralynn. And in this match right now, ladies and gentlemen, Devin Daniels, the Monster Jacoby, Brogan O'Shea, Jaxsin, Scotty Matthews, Patrick Aaralynn, and Brady Branson. And Tommy Merriman, I think, may have rolled underneath the rope. I think Tommy may be still legal in this Rumble. As we await our next entry into the Relentless Rumble. Now wait a second. Is that the music of who I think it is, ladies and gentlemen? It is! Brandon Hardcore Hobbs is making his way to the ring here at JWF and immediately grabs Tommy Merriman. Oh my God! And if you know anything about Brandon Hobbs, at one point had a massive rivalry with Tommy Merriman and even kidnapped our current JWF champion, Brantley Merriman. Brandon attempting to eliminate Tommy Merriman with no such luck, as now Brandon Hobbs is being attacked by breakaway Brady Branson here. Jaxsin trying to dump Scotty Matthews, and he does. And there's the meet the feet, and Tommy Merriman officially eliminated from the Relentless Rumble. As we await our final entry here tonight in the Relentless Rumble. Who could it be?
I didn't get eliminated. I'm going back in. Hey, what the hell?
Oh my God. That's Santiago Cruz. Santiago Cruz on his way to the ring as the final entrant into the Relentless Rumble, and he immediately puts the target on Devin Daniels as Tommy Merriman's fighting referees to try to get back into this matchup. All competitors have officially entered the Rumble. Currently, Brady Branson, Devin Daniels, Santiago Cruz, the Monster Jacoby, Brogan O'Shea, Brandon Hardcore Hobbs, and the Law of the Land, Jaxsin Law. One of these men will win this Relentless Rumble and will get a future championship opportunity against the champion, Brantley Merriman. Cruz now on the attack on Brandon Hobbs. Law pulling himself back to his feet. And Law's making a beeline for Santiago Cruz here. Oh! Jaxsin now has Brandon Hobbs. My God! Dragon DDT, a move made famous by Brandon Hobbs, used against him here. Hobbs now uppercut to the Monster Jacoby, puts his focus right back on Jaxsin Law as he returns the favor of the Dragon DDT. And Jacoby just immediately going right back on the attack on Brandon Hobbs. And Brandon Hobbs may be a marked man right now. Brandon, in his first match in JWF history, super kick from the Monster has Brandon Hobbs reeling on his feet. There's the Black Mass from Jacoby, and another super kick, and Brandon Hobbs is eliminated. Jacoby eliminates Brandon Hardcore Hobbs here tonight. We're down to the final 6. And Brady Branson, what in the hell? Brady Branson is just tossing bodies here. And Brady Branson, oh my God! Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is down. Jaxsin Law may have gotten the worst of that. And Cruz now back to his feet after escaping the wrath of Brady Branson. Huge uppercut by Cruz. Looking to eliminate the internet champion, and he does. Cruz eliminates Law. Brogan O'Shea. Pop rocks by Brogan O'Shea to Brady Branson, and Brady's eliminated. Down to the final 4, RKO by Devin Daniels. Down to the final 4, Devin Daniels, Santiago Cruz, and number 1 and 2, the Monster Jacoby, and the Rambler Brogan O'Shea. Jacoby now looking to eliminate Cruz. Is he going to get it done? Cruz holds on. Jacoby now lines him up. Super kick. Cruz is out.
Eliminated.
Down to 3. Daniels, Jacoby, and O'Shea.
How about this?
And here comes Brogan O'Shea. going on the attack of Devin Daniels. And now circling back, going after Jacoby. Brogan O'Shea hitting anything that moves here. Irish whip to the corner. Back elbow. Looks to get them both here. What's he got mine? No, he went for the bulldog, but
Eliminated.
Jacoby eliminates Brogan O'Shea. Number 1. Jacoby's still in this thing. And we're right back to Devin Daniels and Jacoby. And they've had some issues here lately.
Kick his ass, Devin.
And they're the final 2 here tonight in this Rumble. Jacoby goes for the clothesline. Misses. Rock bottom by Devin Daniels. Daniels now eliminating Jacoby. Yes! Yes, that's it! Devin Daniels has done it! Devin Daniels is the new number 1 contender for the JWF Championship. What a massive win for the activist here tonight, as he's got a date with destiny. The biggest question is, who will he face? We're about to find out. It is JWF Relentless main event time, as we are about to be joined right now by the JWF champion himself, Brantley Merriman, and he is even being brought to the ring by his manager, his little sister, Maddie, as he looks to do battle tonight against the former JWF champion, Fletch. This is not the version of Fletch that Brantley needs to face tonight. This is the most dangerous version of Fletch to ever step foot in any ring, anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The virus Fletch.
Yes, Brantley!
Come on, Brantley, take him out.
And this is the match that we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Fletch one-on-one with Brantley Merriman for the JWF Championship. Fletch being a former JWF champion in his own right, knocking off the Monster Jacoby, the first to do so.
Yeah. That's it.
Tonight, Fletch goes one-on-one with Brantley Merriman for the very first time, and Fletch immediately on the offensive here. Another lockup, and Fletch sends Brantley to the corner. Great job by the ref there, but Fletch showing his power and his strength
Come on, man. Don't
to the champion here. Another lockup and side headlock applied by Fletch to the champion. Brantley shoots Fletch off, ducks the shoulder tackle, but Fletch immediately finds an opening, goes for the attack, and oh my God! He may have just knocked the champion completely out here. And now Brantley is just losing life here on this bottom rope.
Don't you fucking touch me!
Don't you touch me. I'm
Here you go, ref.
I'm gonna be the champion at the end of this, and you're gonna bow to me.
And Fletch
touch me again.
even yelling at the referee here. And this is a vicious side of Fletch as he hangs Brantley Merriman up on the top rope.
Come on.
Oh! Hard right shot from Fletch going up to the second rope here. Could Fletch be thinking superplex? Oh!
Yeah, come on,
Brantley, hard shots to Fletch.
Come on.
Come on.
And a headbutt sends Fletch sailing to the mat. And a big splash by Brantley. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2, kick out. Take another look at that splash that nearly put Fletch away here. Fletch, hard shot, uppercut, and now Fletch, bumping uppercut, just sends the champion folded into a pretzel, goes for the cover here, takes his foot off the rope, 2, kick out from Merriman. Brantley having some trouble getting back to his feet as he has taken some abuse, and now look at this. Fletch just smacking the champion around. Scoops him up. Michinoku driver goes for the cover once again, and Brantley Merriman kicks out. And Fletch is pulling out all the stops here tonight, looking to regain the JWF Championship. Brantley fights back, super kick, Superman punch sends Fletch down. Merriman goes for the cover. Could this be enough to put him away? And it's not. And the champion still has some life in him. Super kick. Goes for another kick. Fletch kicks. Catches the kick. Sorry.
No.
But he still ate a boot. Goes for the cover. 2 counts. And Brantley is beside himself. He's starting to worry that he's going to lose his JWF Championship here. And now both Brantley
Come on, guys, get back in the ring.
and Fletch on the outside of the ring here.
1.
Oh! Brantley slamming Fletch's face down on the corner of the mat here, on the side of the ring, the hardest part of the ring. Fletch now has Brantley Merriman. Goes for the kick low. Fletch off the rope now. Flipping neck breaker to the champion. Will this be enough for Fletch to capitalize and knock off the champion here? Fletch taking Brantley to the corner. What does Fletch have in mind here? Oh, big forearm. Sends Brantley down, and no. We know what that means. Fletch could be looking for the cannonball to put away the champion, and he does! No one's home! And Fletch is hung upside down here And Merriman just taking advantage. A cannonball of his own. While Fletch is hung upside down. Brantley now off the rope. Stomping away at Fletch.
That's it.
Brantley
That's it.
has him hooked. Oh, kill switch! A kill switch to Fletch. And a spear. This could be it. Goes for the cover. 2. No! Brantley went for the spear, but it was not enough. Brantley pulled out his best, and Fletch still kicks out. And now, Brantley going after the referee out of frustration for not defeating Fletch with his best, with the spear. And that could have been a mistake on the part of the champion here.
Come on, Ref, get back up!
As Fletch scoops him up. Suicide side effect by Fletch. Goes for the cover, but there's no ref.
Come on, Ref.
Festus trying to get into position. Wait a second, what the hell? That's Braxton Kendrick! Famous sir! What the hell just happened? Brantley with a cover! 1, 2! He did it! Unbelievable! Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. First, the suicide side effect by Fletch, and then Braxton Kendrick with a famouser, and Brantley Merriman is still the JWF champion. A hard-fought victory for the Merrimans here, but he has done it. He knocks off Fletch here tonight. And an amazing main event. What a great way to close out the first ever JWF Relentless. We want to thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time on JWF.